Charlotte, do you take this man, Jake Harrison, to be your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health until death do you part?
Yes, I certainly do.
Jake, do you take this woman, Charlotte Hesser, to be your lawfully wedded wife in sickness and in health until death do you part?
Yes, I do.
By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Mr. Harrison, you may now kiss the bride.
I'm sorry.
Why do I always cry at weddings?
Jake, you can let go of me now.
Oh, sorry.
I think we should give the happy couple a chance to be alone.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's your handkerchief.
Keep it.
Now that you're my husband, you have access to information that you'd never have before.
Yeah, I just hope this plan works, Charlotte. Come on.
It will. So, don't I deserve a wedding supper for my part in it?
Yes, you deserve it. I guess you earned it. Come on, let's go. It's going to be simple. You
It
promise?
will be simple.
Okay.
That's the deal. And Jake, listen to me.
What?
Now that you're my husband,
Yeah.
my father won't dare to hurt you. He's my husband now. You can't hurt him.
That's right, Dad. I'm part of the family now. So when you can talk to me calmly about your problem, I'll be around. I'm gonna go get some fresh air. I'll be back at the hotel. If you want to join me, fine. If not, stay and talk to your father.
I'll be there in a while.
Ah, Princess. How could you have done this?
I love you, Mrs. B. I love you. And I thank God each and every day for bringing you into my life.
Megan.
Uh-oh. Caught necking again with the lights on.
Hey, don't stop on my account. It's nice to see that true love never dies. Hi.
Megan.
You look good.
You too. You look relaxed.
Yeah, well, I guess that's all I needed was a week in the mountains. A little fresh air, good night's sleep.
Well, you know, when the world got a little too hectic for me and Vicky a few days up in that cabin, and we were ready to tackle the world again, weren't we, honey?
Yeah, I guess things have been pretty hectic for the two of you. It's nice to see that your marriage is strong enough to get you through all of that.
Well, that's what marriage is all about.
I know, that's what I always hoped for.
You'll have that someday.
Yeah, someday.
You all right?
I'm fine, yeah. I'm just gonna get some fresh air. Well, it's a real nice night. I'm feeling all alone. I should be with Jake, not Charlotte. Me.
Why did you do this, Charlotte?
I had to. To protect Jake.
From what?
From you. I know that you had a contract put out on Jake's life.
This is your wedding night. You go to your bridegroom. He'll never be hurt by my hand. I promise you that.
Megan? You sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, you barely said 2 words to Vicky before you hightailed it out here.
Yeah, well, I had kind of a shock today, and I guess I'm not completely over it yet.
I don't want to pry. I just want to make sure you're all right. Oh, I also wanted to ask you if you were up to seeing someone.
Who? Jake.
I had to come to see you.
Well, I reckon my job is done out here, so...
Oh. Sorry, Megan. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Why did it have to go so far? Because when Lucky told me that you were going to marry Charlotte, I couldn't believe it. I had to see it with my own eyes.
He's such an idiot. I told him not to tell you where we were.
Well, he didn't. Not at first, at least. I had to force it out of him. I'm sorry, but I had to be there.
If you would have just stayed away, it wouldn't have seemed so real.
Well, it is real, Jake. You married Charlotte.
I had to. Or is that the only thing that Lucky didn't tell you?
No, he explained to me why you thought you had to do it. Couldn't you have found some other way?
If there was some other way, I would have done that. I mean, this was the only guaranteed way for me to stay alive long enough to maybe find Sarah and to maybe keep everybody else I care about from getting hurt.
I know I'm sorry. I know that this was the only solution, and you wouldn't have done it unless you had to. Of course I want you alive, and I want Sarah back. But still...
I know. Still it hurts.
Yes, it feels like someone just stabbed me in the heart.
Oh! Listen to me. Everything that just went on in Beckman's office, it's meaningless. I'm only married to you, not Charlotte.
Well, unfortunately, Beckman is a real judge. Our Mr. Simpson isn't real. He's just a plaster of Paris manager.
Ah, but what about that washer you gave me for a ring? Now, that wasn't real either. But in my heart, I know that we're joined together forever.
I feel the same way, but...
No, but you and I are husband and wife in our hearts, and nothing can come between us.
In the eyes of the law,
In
Jake.
the eyes of the law, Charlotte and I are married, that's true. But I'm going to do whatever it takes to get us separated, and then you and I can get married by a rabbi, a priest, a judge, whatever you want. If you really still want to marry me.
Yes, that's what I want more than anything.
Okay, then it's unanimous, because that's what I want too.
Yeah, well, there's just one small problem.
Yeah, well, what is it?
There is no telling how long you're going to have to stay with Charlotte. It could be weeks or months before we can get married.
Aren't I worth the wait?
Yes, you're worth the wait.
Okay, then.
But while I am waiting, Charlotte is going to be with you, and if nature runs its course...
Nothing is going to happen between the two of us. I promise, trust me.
Trust you. I trust you. I just don't trust Charlotte. She's going to have you right where she wants you.
She knows that this is just a marriage of convenience, Megan. We've talked about this. She agreed. She knows I'm not in love with her. I'm just into it to find Sarah. Mm-hmm. And she's just helping me out.
Yeah, sure. And she's going to get Daddy Dearest to give her all sorts of information. Is that right? He doesn't trust you. You yourself told me that.
Yeah, well, now I'm part of the family. Maybe he'll let down his guard, you know?
And what if he doesn't let down his guard?
Well, then we just got to hope and pray that Bo and Alex's little trip to Washington pays off.
What do you mean?
Last time I spoke to Bo, he said that he might have come across something that could help solve Sarah's disappearance.
Wait a minute. You knew that Bo was onto something and you still went ahead?
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Okay, all right. I know. I'm sorry. I know that Sarah may be running out of time and that you just did what you had to do. I know we all have to do whatever we can. We have to try everything from every different angle and keep our eyes open for clues and be careful not to take chances. I know all that.
Look, sweetheart, I know this isn't easy. I'm aware of that.
It's all right. I'll manage.
I know you will, because you're a fighter. And you're a hell of a lover, too. Want to dance with Mr. Harrison, Mrs. Harrison?
Sure, Mr. Harrison. Clint takes requests?
Only from Vicky, but I gotta get going right now. I can't let Charlotte wait for me, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah, we can't have
sorry.
you turning into a pumpkin now, can we?
No.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll be fine. Just promise me that it's always going to be just you and me.
You're the only woman that I love. The only one I want to be with. And I promise you, I will be a good boy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. Bye, sweetie.